run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
Oh, good footwork on the spin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a
pass rushers, extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block, or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
To the air, May.
Open man is born. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne. 26 yards.
And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry now. This is Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here's Nix. And that's going to be caught by Sutton.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
And he's got it to about the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5. To throw, it's May. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
2nd down and 6 now. From the shotgun, May with it. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Throwing here is May.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw, May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Back to Gibson and another catch for it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Antonio Gibson
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
A final shot before break. Nix. And he will. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Down to the 10.
And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Breaks through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely...
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Off the play fake, here's Nix.
Here's a diving catch right side.
And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Williams. Will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Gibson. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Here's May.
Finding Bourne here over the middle. And this is going to be another first down.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40.
Hey! No touch. Hey, 73. No touch.
First down throwing for Hurts. Going deep right away. That's caught at the 25. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Jukes out a one-stop. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to step out with no gain. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, we're good.
Offense up to the line fast.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Tried connected with Brown, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's only able to drive this down to about the 45. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter.
Hey! No touch.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He throws a bullet to the... He's got it deep downfield. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. McCole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. From the gun, Piron. Jukes him, and now he's running free. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Play action, Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and come.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins, 70 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over. Weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Chase, the motion man right. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he's got a Bengals first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's Brown.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Burrow will throw. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this down inside the 30.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
In motion goes the tight end.
Dot.
Here's Burrow to throw right away.
Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. Dot.
Burrow looking to pass.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
12, 12, 12. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So a decent gain there, but not their fourth consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
Here we go.
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Let's get set.
Now they send a man in motion right.
Dot.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down.
Hey, we gotta keep scoring.
And on their first
11,
drive,
11.
the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Dot.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Wilson. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Come on, set.
No score after one on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Jack rat. Spike 60. Red, yellow.
Love now.
Completes it again to Dobbs.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Watch out now. 22 needle. Cut.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Shot. 17. Drill 3. Hut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to Dobbs.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
Ready.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Ready. Set. Hut.
Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
So no gain on the play. And it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready.
Now Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Love. And he's got it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Final play of the half. Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Let's go.
Throwing. Love.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Packers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a but it closed there quickly at the end.
Let's go now.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Packers.
A.J. Dillon.
44 yards.
And the Packers have taken the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it out in for a Bengals touchdown.
T. Higgins.
72 yards.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level.
Hey, when you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we...
Field touchdown. I thought, okay, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
To throw now, here's Love.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Here's Jacobs from the gun.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Love looking to throw it.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll run for it with Dillon. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
They run again with Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
On the ball.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
It's a gain of a yard, and that leads to a Green Bay first.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Back to Dillon on 1st down.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Ready. Ready, ready.
They run once more with Dillon.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
Ready, ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he loses the football a second time. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs from 17 yards out. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2.
Here we go.
Now Love. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the 4th. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
Now Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
11.
Burrow. Flushed out right.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield.
Here we go.
Facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Flush to his right. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
To throw, Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game.
Throwing, Burrow.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from the bank. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go. Sit up.
Play fake, Jackson. He's taking a shot on his first play. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
Now, I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
So the Ravens will try for 2. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, now another opportunity to convert this two-point try.
Report! Already. Hey.
Play action now with Jackson. And this is going to be cut in the end zone. Love the aggressiveness here. They're already up 8-zip. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. From the gun, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 29. Completed to Collins. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Third down, Mixon gets it. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Stroud now on fourth down. Schultz with the catch. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10, or on to Mixon. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Stroud off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Has his man, it's Mixon. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 7. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he can escape no longer. They roam over and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun now for Stroud. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stands.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hey, middle.
Lamar off to play fake. Big gain downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. First down, here's Lamar. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be second down. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens facing fourth and long.
Forward. Sit up. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
Lamar now from the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Forced out to his right. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Ravens take possession. They're going to set up shop at the 22-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Play action. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Lamar out of the pistol. He rolls, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up fourth and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Digs there to bring it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Mixon does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Just not quite enough to break the play, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. This might be a free play for him. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Running it after the penalty. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. One last play before the break.
Yeah.
A final throw before the break. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it... Now, this is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 42. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got it at the 30. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Into the hands of Schultz. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Pass caught by Mixon. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Right back it goes to Pierce. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense up to the line fast. Mixon. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, they give to Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
This is the end. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
No, we changed it. Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they wrap him up after a short push to the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Henry on 2nd. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Running once more with Henry. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trail by a field goal. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. To throw. Finds his fullback. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Running for it. Here's Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, and they go back to Henry. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here he is to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he... this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for two. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Hey, I know we all wanted...
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Down. Steal. Check steal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to test this secondary right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. plays going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Third and 5. Throwing, Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. 15 yards through the air. First down, Detroit. Open space to the 35. And he's going to be taken down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. One more time for Montgomery. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be caught. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They run out of the gun with Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Value 3, value 3.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7. To throw is Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Come on. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here we go. Once again, it's Jacobs. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. 3rd down, 3 to go. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Red cycle. Ready, ready.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Slide blue. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? 3rd down manageable, and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Drill green. Steel black. Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Third and goal.
Smash, red. Let's go now. Set, huh?
From the gun, it's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And now he loses the football. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the 3rd. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Now, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. A 2nd down throw for Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
76, tell him. 76.
Goff to throw. Catch is made by Wright. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
On fourth down, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Claws red. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a first down. Going to go right back to Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Want to quit, ready? Go right here.
In motion comes Andrews. Second, the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On third down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They go play action with Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
DC, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
13. Get on!
On the give, here's Henry. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on 3rd down.
And he'll get about 5. Off the play fake. Jackson. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Here's the toss right side to Henry. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here. They leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and it's Henry to the 5-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Again, it'll be Henry, and this time he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one taken in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
You at X. What a shot.
In the pistol, Jackson. Complete. One final chance, does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one into the hands of Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throwing now, Mahomes. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. A run up the middle with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Mahomes back. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. The defense plays it beautifully on that one. They knock him back to the 7.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. That one knocked away and incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Middle. It's hard.
From the gun, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. Patrick to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Here's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Hey, middle. 13. Cut.
Jackson now. Jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. A run with Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Rolling.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Second and 7.
Yellow.
They'll keep it on the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
DC, ready?
3rd and long.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Shot.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Once again, it's Pacheco. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Hey, we're good, we're good, we're good. Yellow, attack, attack!
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. He gets that to Brown. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This one to win it in overtime. And this one running out of steam. Not enough leg to get there. No good. And we will keep going here in overtime. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Hey, report. Report.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll look for Flowers downfield. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. set to go now on 1st and 10.
Attack!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one brought in by Brown.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Attack! Get on the ball! Attack! Hey, Ridley!
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Rolling.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, 43, yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Hey, 57. Come back. Right side.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Mahomes, nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Odafe Oweh bursting in and recording the sack. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.
Bro. I do got a mic, bro. I don't be liking to talk as I got Pixie. I just don't be liking to use the mic, bro. I be over here cursing. I be listening to music. I be talking to the person on the other end. And I don't want the other person listening to me talk to y'all the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking to y'all and he, you know, that probably aggravate people, even though they can mute me, even though they can go mute me and stuff like that. Isaiah Pacheco got 73. We beat him with rushing. He only had 50, 60. He had 70. Hold on. Let's see. 50, 60, 7. '71, 72. He had 72. Isaiah Pacheco had 73 by himself. Then we had like 200 passing. So we had Rashid, we had Travis, we had Keith, Xavier. Yes, sir. Who y'all want me to play with, bro? Pick a team. Pick my next team for me. Pick the next team for me. Who you want me to play with, Brandon? Who you want me to play with, Brandon? You got like 15 seconds, bro. No. You got a minute. I'm gonna give you a minute because it take a little minute. Play with the Dolphins. Oh man, I do not like the Dolphins. All right, I got you. Nah, they was cool. I just don't like Tua, bro. Tua, his throwing, I can't pick who I go against. But shit, hopefully, let's see if we go against the Bills, bro. Let's see if the Bills pop up. I can't pick who I go against though.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Look at this board. Look at this. Look at this chat. Look at this chat. Miami versus Miami, bro. Like, come on now.
And here we go from Miami.
Why would they even put me up against this team, bro? I wanted to go against something nice, you know?
Big lick from the coverage team there.
Should I quit, y'all? Let me know. Let me know if I should quit, y'all. Should I quit, bro? Like, come on now. Both teams lose. Facts. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play him, bro. It is. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Ah, dang. I was gonna make some adjustments, but it's all good. Man, this is gonna be boring.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's Hill working the sideline. Complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch while keeping those feet in bounds.
What you mean by that, bro?
All
you mean by
plays
that?
on the table here for 3rd and 3.
You saying you play with both? You play same team to see the difficulty, to see if the difficulty or if it's fair? I don't know. You got to explain that. I don't really know what you mean, brother.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost
Said
the offense.
something. Oh,
A
okay.
little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up
Yeah,
as a result of
I
that
don't
penalty.
really mind, but like far as content, I just feel like it's a little boring, bro. Like we want to see difference. You know, when you streaming, if I'm just playing regular, maybe, but if I'm streaming, we don't want to see the same team.
The penalty makes it
going
3rd and
against
8
each other.
here.
We want to see Miami versus Kansas. You know, Kansas versus Chicago. I play 17 by 17. Okay, oh, okay. That's what's up.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Not really though, because the defense trash. You gotta play with. You gotta use a team like the Baltimore Ravens. If you're gonna same team it, you gotta do Ravens because they offense and defense good. You gotta use Buccaneers. Buccaneers offense and defense good. You gotta do teams with both good offense and defense. I think
And he brings it in, but got too close to the
Dolphins
sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
don't really got a good defense. They ain't got a really good offense. They got a good defense. They ain't got a good offense.
They know where the boundary is without
Well,
looking.
nah, shit on.
This receiver's not quite at that level
Then,
yet. He
again,
lost track of where he was, and he brought it in.
Outside
bounds.
kicks. Onside man kicks. Oh, I got that down pat. I got onside down pat, bro. That's super easy. I get the ball back every time. That's why I got to get 26 so I can start kicking it. 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter. They need to bring it back to every quarter. If it's going to be a problem for these guys.
Throwing on
It's
3rd.
going to be a problem for these Madden players.
Flush down now to his left.
Oh, that's us. Oh, I should have never even clicked on, huh?
And he knew it. Put it
Use
behind
49ers
this guy,
playbook
and
for
now it's 4th
Miami.
down.
For
There's the
offense or
importance of
defense,
staying
bro?
in phase as a
Offense or
defender.
D?
He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
I like the playbooks I got though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the playbook. I like the playbook that I got. But I'm gonna try it, bro. Next game
From the gun.
we'll try it. Man. Next game.
Gets it to the 15. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone.
I don't even care for real about this game, bro. Win or lose, I really don't care.
Sanders all set to send it away. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there.
Yeah, he pretty nice.
Bring up 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet.
But this ain't 26 though. This 25. This is
But
Madden
as soon as
25.
he
This ain't
realized
Madden
the pick
26.
wasn't possible, he does the next
So
best
I ain't
thing
got
and
him
knocks
hurt.
it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
You good, you good, you good, you good.
Jalen Ramsey
I really
comes
don't
up
care
with it.
for him like that,
And the
honestly.
Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a
I'm gonna
clean
let him have
game
it, chat.
in this league. Caliber
I'm gonna let him
defenders
win,
are
chat.
awesome. You just hope that
I'm gonna
eventual
concede the game,
missteps
chat.
happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Achane, a first down carry. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first.
How you do
room
that?
to spare.
To the line we go. They're set, first and
They
10.
was they ever on Miami? They wasn't on Miami. You could probably change. You could change them and put them over there, I guess. But
He
how you
keeps
do
those
that?
feet in and makes the catch.
Cause he wasn't
I
hit.
know I can sound like a broken
And,
record when I talk about timing.
Murray wasn't never on
getting the
Miami.
ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts
Or
are
was
so
they?
imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Third down run from Achane. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. They send a receiver in motion right. First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, my. Oh, my. It's
Why couldn't I stay in the end
intercepted
zone, man?
Picked off. Kendall Fuller.
Why I
Red zone
couldn't stay in the
defense,
end
it
zone?
is a part of the practice
Now
week
I gotta
at
work my
least
move.
twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturday.
Like Jagger.
Because it's
Miami
all
hasn't
about
had a
protecting in
6
the red
yard.
zone. And not
touch
only
all
protecting
season.
points, but
Miami
taking the
hasn't
ball
had a
away.
6 yard
That is a gold star effort by the defense.
completion all season. They haven't had a 6 yard completion all season. Barely had a 6 yard rush. I don't know what's up with this. The Miami, I don't know what they missing, bro. Miami is the same team from last year and the year before and the year before. So I don't know why they doing so bad. They got beat by the Carolina Panthers. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, bro.
Some good news, bad news on this call. Good news is he gets some positive
It's
yards.
the same exact
Stay ahead
team.
of the
Like,
chains.
unless
Bad
they
news,
just ain't
Kate.
got no
I
offensive
really
line.
don't like that
It's the
call.
same exact
That's
team
another
from 2
body
years
blow,
ago.
another hit on your quarterback.
Same exact team, bro. They got the same people. Same exact people.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Yeah, that's where they gotta be. They gotta be the O-line. Oh, throw that. Throw that.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
They got 3 new linemen,
Pick it up here
and
with
they
Achane.
trash. It's crazy.
And his short game
How you gonna
gets
get
them
3
a new
new
set
trash
of
linemen?
downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins in possession.
Who you think? Oh,
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
okay. Who you think going to the Super Bowl?
Finds a seam down the middle.
Who you think going to the Super Bowl? Who you think
Catch up
going to
for
win
him,
the Super Bowl?
not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I ain't gonna lie, I do like the Bucks, but I don't think they going to the Super. I do like the Bucks. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think they Super Bowl ready.
And he has it
I
up
think
towards
they'll make it to the
midfield
Super
before
Bowl.
he's taken
Do
down
like
at the
them though.
47.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes.
Me personally,
Certain
I gotta
guys
go
works,
with the
they
Chiefs.
come
Bro.
up just
I think the
an
Chiefs
inch or
is
two
gonna
short
go
for the first
again.
down.
I think they're gonna win.
Now the Dolphins
I
call a
gotta go with the
timeout. It's
Chiefs.
their first. They'll have
Gotta
2
go
left to
with
work
the
with
Chiefs.
before halftime. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Trying for it, it's Achane. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage.
Most definitely.
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Man in motion here. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Big catch made, and he got both feet in.
Nah, I don't think the Bills is good enough, man. I think the Bills are just postseason. I don't think the Bills are really playoff type of team, to be honest with you. They don't really have experience.
And they got to believe that
I just don't think, like I say, I just, you know how it is. Certain teams be really good in the postseason, and then playoff come, they get playoff time. Because people don't really be playing for real how they play playoffs. But then again, I guess they do. But I wouldn't say them though. I don't think the Bills got it like Baltimore. I don't think Baltimore is either, honestly. Especially everybody hurt right now. Lamar hurt, Humphrey hurt. They whole team out right now. Baltimore can't beat certain teams, so I can't say Baltimore. Baltimore don't know how. Baltimore can never beat the Chiefs. So if they can't get past the Chiefs, they're never going to go nowhere. So Baltimore, certain teams, Baltimore have trouble beating. So I can't say Baltimore. But I can say the Lions. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can say the Detroit Lions. I can see the Detroit Lions winning the Super Bowl for sure. I can see Detroit winning. They got a good defense and they offense score. They gonna score on offense. They gonna score on defense. So I can say the Detroit Lions. I do like the Lions.
Working inside the red zone.
For sure.
Escapes out to the left.
Oh, look at that, chat. Look at that, chat.
Take possession.
Yeah, I do like Detroit. I say Detroit. Detroit might go this year. I think I'm gonna say Detroit to go to the Super Bowl this year. If they don't have no injuries, if they don't have no major injuries like Jared Goff getting hurt or no good players, I'm gonna rock with Detroit for sure. I'm gonna rock with Detroit. Man, that boy fast. I'm gonna rock with Detroit. I think Detroit, either the Chiefs or Detroit Lions, gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Facts.
Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Sanders all set to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Tua off the play fake. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking to throw. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
He's back to throw.
True, but at the same time, he don't need to do too much. Honestly, they got a whole team, bro, and they score. You know,
brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments.
The Lions get in the end zone more than anybody in the NFL. The Lions are bound to at least score 14 points every game. So long as they scoring, they good. Like, they'll go back to back with teams. The first team to score, they'll score right back. Second, they'll score again, they'll score right back. But the Lions know how to put up points, and they know how to stop, have good defense. So, I don't know. I'm going to rock with the Lions, though. They might not win. They might not do nothing, but definitely not the Buffalo Bills, bro. I do not see the Buffalo Bills Super Bowl, going to the Super Bowl, or winning the Super Bowl at all. Don't see it.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 11. On the move, headed right. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Hauled in by Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running with Achane out of the gun. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49.
I doubt it, man. The Eagles just not a good team to me, bro. Look, they lost to the Giants, and they just lost. They lost to the Broncos. They let the Broncos come back, and they lost to the Giants. I can't.
Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first.
That's not a Super Bowl team.
And he's able to work this down
I
to
mean, I ain't gonna
41.
lie, the Chiefs do stuff
Good
like
run
that
gets them
too, but
7.
a
That
Super
brings
Bowl
up
team
2nd
is
and
not
3.
losing to no team like that, bro.
Offense up to the line
If you're
pass.
if you're gonna win the Super Bowl
From the 41. And 2 yards is all he's
division
going to get
in
the
a way
first off. Brought
non-conference,
down that time by Kendall Fuller.
I can't really see your whole. It don't even show me your whole message, bro. And
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
oh man, I don't got no trust. I don't got no trust in them. If they go, they go.
Here's a
That's what's
chain
up.
up the
But
middle.
they tried to get cute after
And he'll pick up enough
that.
to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins.
They tried to get cute after what comeback?
Needed to ensure that first down right there.
Talking about the Broncos. Yeah, bro. Jalen Hurts, I'm watching him. He's steady trying to make big plays. Like, bro, just get 10 yards. Jalen Hurts, every play, he trying to get 20-plus yards. He trying to throw for 20, 30-plus yards. It's like, bro, just get a little 5-yard. You know, let your man's rush. Let your man run for 20, 30.
That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's just the way he throwing it. He trying to throw it deep. He got to stop doing it. Throw it for like 5 yards and let them run out and get some more yards. And it's like you doing it too much. You could do it. You could throw them deep balls, but stop doing it so much.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Yeah, the tush push. They hit the tush push 4 times.
Back to throw it. On target to Waddle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
People want the tush push banned. It's like, bro, why do y'all want to ban it? I like
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
All right, come on.
Not really. It's always been quarterbacks. You know, the quarterback sneak always kind of been guaranteed. They just do tush push, but you know it. The quarterback sneak was guaranteed if it's 4th and inches and they hit the quarterback sneak. That's kind of guaranteed. The tush push, honestly, the tush push not even guaranteed. They just don't know how to stop it. It's not guaranteed. You just don't know how to stop it. Stop letting them get on the 1 yard line. That's all. Yeah, all you got to do is stop letting them boys get on that 1 yard line. Stop them getting on the 1 yard line. You stop the tush push. You let them get on the 1 yard line, then you're going to have to suffer the consequences of getting the tush push. That's it.
Well,
Quarterback sneak is not guaranteed. Yes, it is. If it's 4th and inches.
The question becomes, can they hold on to it?
I've never seen them stop quarterback sneak.
One the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough,
the tush push not guaranteed. If the quarterback sneak not guaranteed, tush push not guaranteed.
The return starts at the 18. And this, the same as a touchback now, up to the 30 before going out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over.
If you say so.
First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins down by 7.
Everybody could do tush push though, bro.
8 yards to go.
You can't ban something that everybody can do. Every team is allowed to tush push. They just choose not to, bro. Every team gets on the 1 yard line and they choose to punt the ball or run the ball with the running back and something bad happens. Everybody is allowed to tush push though. So you can't be mad at the Eagles for actually using a tush push when everybody can use the tush push. Everybody can tush push.
32 stinger. Go ahead.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he's not able to get much, but does have it across the 45. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. Motioning the tight end now. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Yeah. But every team can touch push, bro, so I don't want to hear no excuses.
Hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer.
If Jalen Hurts touch push y'all, y'all can touch push Jalen Hurts. They choose not to.
You don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Completes this one to Hill. And this one's
He lost. He's about to lose. This Miami Dolphins dude. This Miami Dolphins guy. He's
That's what
about
we
to
call
lose.
situational
I
football.
can
You
already
spend
see the
all
future.
week working on your
He
nickel
probably can
passing
throw an
game
interception.
to take advantage of third downs just
He probably
like
can throw it.
that.
Throw me an interception.
Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone.
Oh, his
at the
Tyreek Hill got
19.
100 rushing yards. My
Timeout
Tyreek Hill,
taken by
I
the
mean,
offense.
100
Their
receiving.
second.
My Tyreek Hill probably got 100 receiving too.
Still one more
I
in
think
their
we both
pocket
got
to
100
use.
receiving with Tyreek.
Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So now a big spot for the Dolphins here as they line up for two.
They probably still wouldn't be able to stop it, honestly.
Here he is to throw. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those,
He really went for two, bro.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
But they not gonna know when the hike. They not gonna know when the ball get. They're not gonna be able to stop it, bro. They not gonna know when the quarterback say hike. So even if they touch push on defense, they're not gonna know when the quarterback chooses to hike the ball. So it doesn't matter.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up second down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow.
But they not gonna know when the quarterback hikes the ball, bro. So it don't matter. And then even if they could fake, they could fake the touch push. You doing all this for a touch push. My Tyreek Hill got more yards than his Tyreek Hill.
Now a handoff to A-Chain. Escapes a defender.
But yeah, they could fake the touch push, bro. So they can act like they finna do a touch push. Now the defense grouped up, looking like they finna touch push, and then guess what?
Knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now a timeout's called.
They don't touch push, so they can line up like they about to touch push. Had a defense finna touch push, and boom, end up throwing the ball or running the ball or some other concoction.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
This is not an instant sack, bro.
Timeout arrives with just 4 seconds left.
He lost.
Possible game winner upcoming.
I don't know why he went for two.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
I don't know why this boy went for two. throw. He don't have to throw over 3 dudes. He can just run to the outside and have somebody else running on the outside and throw it to him. So either he can run and score, or he can pass it. He can run and get the first down or the touchdown, or he can pass it and get the first. Oh, I just.
But stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
I'm tripping.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.
I'm throwing my cornerback at you. You don't know what's going to happen, bro.
Hewitt and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
Finna get off though, bro. I'll hit you. I'll see you later. I'll see y'all later, chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, rewatch this live stream, so go watch some of my other videos, some of my other live streams. I'm gone though.